Greetings YouTube, Dark Swordsman here, and I'm back for more Tomb Raider 1 on the PS3. Well, I'm playing on PS3, it's the PS1 version, but anyway. And today we are going to go through the Lost Valley. So, let's get on into it. So first things first, we're going to go ahead and drop down here. There's going to be a couple of walls to deal with, so we'll get rid of them first. And the next level is also tied into this little bit here as well, so just keep that in mind. Now you're going to get jumped by another wolf just around here. There he is. What? Where did he go? There he is. Now there are a few more wolves down here. I don't think there's actually anything to be had. But we're going to go ahead and just clear it out anyway, just to double check, because I can't remember. And I'm also going for 100% completion, so I just want to show you every little crook and cranny that you can find. So I don't think there was anything down here. I think this was meant more to waste people's appetites for exploration and to just sort of... Also, it is possible that it was meant for something originally. Obviously, back then they were always changing things before the final production, but obviously certain stuff they would leave in. They'd just leave it empty. So perhaps there was supposed to have been an item down there, or perhaps in an earlier version of the game there was an item down there. Like for instance, off the top of my head, Sonic 2, there was an earlier beta version of that game, never got released, but it had a hidden level in it called Hidden Palace Zone, which was later on taken out before bringing out the finished product. Anyway, so there's going to be a couple of dinosaurs here to deal with. Well, actually there's a total of 4 small dinosaurs out in the main area, and then there's obviously the big dinosaur, the mother, a bit further down, and I'm going to show you how to deal with her as well. Okay, so let's go ahead and continue working our way down. Just get rid of this pain in the arse raptor first of all. There we go. If you go and get the shotgun first, 2 shots from the shotgun will drop those things very quickly. Now, as for this pain in the arse, what you're going to do is, right now, suicide to try and take her on. So what we're going to do is head for the waterfall here and drop down. And we're going to leave her simmering for a second. We're going to have to deal with another one of her children in just a sec once we get up here. He's immediately knocked me back into the water. If you can get up onto that ledge, ideally that would be preferable. Obviously, Raptor here is deciding he wants to play hardball. There we go. This is a bit of a small corridor. So, now we want to climb up here anyway because there's an artifact that we need in order to progress. There are 3 of them in total. Let's continue working our way up to the top here. We get a nice little bit of ancient music, as I like to call it. There it is. Whoops. My bad. Right then, time to go deal with Mother Deer. So once you get up through here, you can make your way out through this little gap here, and you'll be able to successfully and safely shoot her from here as she walks past. It will take a bit to drop her because she's quite a big lass and has a relatively big health ball. So she'll probably end up walking past a few times before finally, you know, biting the bullet, as it were. So all the walkthroughs and stuff I've seen of this game and all the other Tomb Raider games have no commentary in them, so I'm hoping that my videos will pull in a few more viewers because I put commentary with them. Can be a bit difficult to determine whether she's died or not, unless she physically drops in front of us. Can't tell if I've killed her or not. Let's have a look. Did we kill her? Is she down? Oh yeah, she's down. We killed her. Couldn't be sure. Alright then, so on this level there is a total of, I think it's about 5 secrets. But if you do as I do, then you will get them all. So the first one is just over here in the corner. And what you're going to do is climb up into this gap here. And then you're going to follow it around. And just in around the corner here is your first secret. And that will give you the shotgun shells. Okay, next we're going to drop back down. And next we are going to climb up the side of the waterfall here. And the next secret after this is a little bit trickier, but again I will show you how to do it. And what we're going to do now is we want to shimmy all the way up to the edge here, because we're going to grab this ledge and we're going to shimmy along, but we need to make sure that when we get to the centre of the waterfall we're lined up correctly, otherwise we will not be able to climb up. Now hopefully I've done this correctly. Yeah. So you need to make sure that Lara is lined up perfectly with this line in the waterfall. Otherwise she will not climb up. And then we can drop down here. And we get some more shotgun shells, and there's also some magnum clips that I just ran over accidentally. I'll grab those in just a sec. Where are we? There we are. Okay, so the next secret, like I said, is a little bit more trickier, but it's not too tricky, of course. So we'll just drop down here into the water a sec to break our fall. So we're going to need to pull out our guns again here, because we've got 2 more Rexes to do, not Rexes, Raptors to deal with. Actually, do you know what? If we're quick enough, maybe we can. Hoping I might just be quick enough. There we go. Where are you? think there's one more to deal with, but we'll worry about that in a minute. Okay, so this ledge that we're on, we're going to go ahead and jump to here. And this is what's going to lead us to the next secret. And like I said, it's a little bit of a pain to get to, but if you know what you're doing, then you'll be fine. So like I said, just do as I do and you should be right. So just jump across to here. And then what you're going to do is you're going to line yourself up for a run and jump here. And you need to make sure you're getting your angles right. Otherwise you are going to plummet, and if we screw this up and we hit the deck, we are going to die instantly. So you want to make sure that we land this correctly. And you will be rewarded with a large med kit, some magnum clips, and also some more Uzi rounds, which again are useless to us for now. Oh, and there's some shotgun shells just over here as well. Although the Uzi clips are useless to us right now, they will be very helpful later on. And to be fair, there's nothing that we're going to be facing at this point that requires the Uzis anyway. Okay, so now we'll go ahead and make our way up. Oh. Right, fine, have it your way, Lara. We'll do it that way. Make our way up these stairs. And this is where I think the other raptor might be. No, yes, no. Okay, maybe not. At this point, since we've made a fair bit of progress, we'll go ahead and save our game as well. And then what we're going to do is drop down and to the right hand side here, down this little slopey tunnel, you will find the second cog that we need. Okay. Let's go ahead now and make our way to the third cog. And then once we've got that, we are done in this area. So let's just go ahead and make our way over this way. So I'm just going to go ahead and jump up here. And then there'll be another ledge to go as well. There it is. Oops. Actually, I will save my game here because sometimes this jump can be a bit of a pig. Sometimes I do end up messing it up. It's not the easiest of jumps to do. Well, I say it's not the easiest of jumps. It's more trying to grab the ledge, well, a little bit of the bridge over the other side there that screws me because it's such a thin object to grab onto and it's so easy to screw up. And then what we can do from here, just get my bearings. If we just come to the end of the bridge here, if we try and get my angles just right, you'll see there's a slope just here. Press up against the wall, hit the slope and down you go. Job done. Was there anything inside here? I can't remember, let me just double check. I don't think there is. Maybe another raptor perhaps? Yeah, there's a raptor in here. So this is just another little hidey hole that you can use to deal with the big racks. I just thought I'd show you that. Just drop out here. Right, so now we're going to go ahead and make our way back towards the beginning of the level. And once we're there, we'll go ahead and use the cogs. and grab ourselves the shotgun as well as the last 2 secrets. And then obviously that will take us towards the Tomb of Qualopec. Oops, daisies. Okay, so let's go ahead and make our way up here. Now, these next load of jumps can be a bit of a pig to do. But if you do as I do, then you should be fine. So the first jump is a run and jump across to here. Then you're going to come to the end here. Walk yourself up to the edge. And run and jump again. Now the next jump is the one that always seems to catch me out. And I should think it probably has caught a few other people out. Do not, I repeat, do not jump directly across to this ledge on the right hand side of us here. You will end up dying. Well, I say you'll end up dying, you'll fall into the water. Okay, I did not actually mean to do that. That was interesting. But essentially what you're supposed to do is jump to here, where I'm stood now. I got very lucky just then. Normally when you try to jump that bit, you'll normally whack your head off the wall and you'll go plummeting into the water and you have to climb all the way back up again. It's just generally annoying. Right, let's go ahead then and continue. So that's the annoying jumps done. You'll only need to do it once, provided you don't screw up, obviously. Let's go ahead and just save our game as well, save us having to go all the way back. Well, that's if we end up screwing up in any way, shape or form. I can't see that we will. So now I'm going to add the cogs onto the contraption here. And what this contraption is going to do is it's going to alter the rapids down below us and allow us to traverse them a bit better. Well, I say it's going to allow us to traverse it. It's going to divert, pardon me, it's going to divert the flow. And that will allow us to get to one of the secrets that we still have yet to pick up. I apologise for that burp as well. I've been drinking Pepsi Max. It seems like I've got a little bit of wind from it. Okay, so now we're going to just shimmy across to here. All the way to the white coloured bits down there, where the water's dropping down. So just drop down here. And then just up here in the corner is our next secret for a large med kit. We've got one more secret to go now. So we can go ahead and jump into the water, and as you can see we can swim freely through it now. There is no rapids anymore, no current, nothing. And then we're going to just drop up here, and here's our shotgun. So let's just have a quick glance at that. So we've got 10 rounds with the shotgun at the moment from all the shotgun shells that we've been gathering. We're going to have a few more very shortly. So if we now follow this tunnel here, all the way through. But it is quite a long tunnel, so you're going to want to watch your oxygen as well. So when I say watch your oxygen, I mean try and avoid getting stuck on any walls or corners if you can help it. As you can see, it's wiped just under half of my water, my oxygen bar, I mean. Alrighty then, this is the final secret of the level. So there's some shotgun shells, medkit, and more shotgun shells. I think that's pretty much it. So there's not anything in that corner. And then what you want to do is, oh crap, that wasn't supposed to happen. I'm supposed to drop down backwards and lower myself down gently. And then we can just drop down here, avoiding any of the ledges at the bottom. Turn ourselves around. And with the waterfall out of the way, we can now get inside here. And through this door here, and that leads us to the Tomb of Qualopec. And that is the Lost Valley done. So thank you very much for watching. If you like what you've seen, then let me know in the comment section. Hit that like button. Please consider subscribing to the channel. I'm currently aiming for a goal of 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. And each subscriber gets me one step closer to that. And I do these videos and stuff for you guys. So, it's what I do. So thank you very much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you all next time, where we shall go and raid the Tomb of Qualopec.